everyone. My name is Deb Purcell. This is my husband, Rick, and we are healers. My husband is created.
It's created, right?
Here we go again. The brain and the mouth aren't working. My husband is connected to source creator energy. They merged, and I received downloads. So I could see inside the body as he is, the healing energy is healing you. I also receive information on your past lives that are affecting this life. And what else do we have?
Deception.
Yeah, you can go ahead from here, Rick. I'm just not working today.
Yeah, so I scan a person and Deb gets the information of what's wrong, what's going on. And that's for healing, past lives. And that's it. Phil?
My turn.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been healing since I can remember. I'm connected to. I've always been connected to the trees and the wind and stuff like that since I was about 4 when I was healing. I connect to a lot of my aspects for help, guidance, and I also have help from a few starseed beings. What else? I've just found out I had a broken ankle for the last 7 weeks last night. So I've been walking with a broken ankle.
Wow.
But they said it's surprisingly healed well, and there's a lot of anomalies on it. So I've probably been using anomalies to fix it. I believe that everything is possible in healing. All you have to do is believe it's going to heal. Once you start not believing, you're putting blocks on it.
The wand.
That's me.
Thank you. Can you go get the wand? That wand.
I brought my wand that my grandchild bought me. It's for Harry Potter. I'm not sure if it works though with resin.
Somebody has a real negative energy in there. I don't know where it's coming from, but somebody's got one. Oh, I had to go get my selenite wand. Jillian. Where's Jillian? Is Jillian still with us?
Hi. It's not me again.
What have you brought here?
It's not me, is it again?
Oh boy. Yeah, Jillian, it is you again. What's been going on?
I've been to the hospital, and I've been doing some clearing, so it may have come in then.
Oh.
I've been doing.
Have you had stomach problems?
A little, not a lot. I've been doing clearing from the sacral. My grandchildren have come down with really bad DMV bugs.
There's some kind of worm. There's a parasitic worm. You see what I'm talking about, Phil?
Is this from a long time ago? Because years ago, after some surgery, I just couldn't stop being sick for months.
Was it major surgery? Yeah.
Yeah, I had lots of ovarian cysts, and it took years. In the end, I had a full hysterectomy. It just kept going on over years.
So yeah, that could do it. Yours would have been very weak, very weak.
Yeah, because I even had like a form of sepsis with it. I had to go back in hospital.
You're not healing in a clearing.
That started when I was about 17, 18.
Does it come in? It might come and go then. Normally they feast on a certain area and it makes you weak there, and then they go back on. That is
the big major thing that I've had to have multiple surgeries on. But I just wanted to make sure it isn't something, that I've got a weakened aura, or it's when I knowingly go on the astral, because I don't ever knowingly travel anywhere.
Yeah, your normally get fixes, but when you have major problems, your energy weakens, and also where the area is, it can weaken your field. And these spiritual parasites can nip in, and they can lie dormant for a while, and then they can come and go and just feed. If
I just feel like since I've been in this group, it's like peeling away layers of an onion.
Yeah,
that's how it feels to me. And I just thought, am I at the end of it?
Okay.
because I've had major, well, you know, the energies that came in on the 11th, and now the eclipse energies connected to the Pleiades. I feel like the chakras have had major activations, and I just wanted to make sure when you tagged me that nothing had come in at that time, because things can when you're weak, can't they?
Definitely. Okay. Just close your eyes and let us know what you feel.
Weirdest thing, it's almost like it showed me almost like the Cinderella where they took a magic wand and went on the outside of you and just removed all this old energy. Just
Yeah.
I don't know if you could feel it on the outside and took it away, just like a tornado, removed all this energy because it was old energy that was there. It just like had it disappear, removed it all. And that included the parasites that were around you and were causing. I don't know whether this was going to be a future incident, but it was making me so sick to my stomach. But it's all gone.
Yeah, I have, like in the past, it got to the point where as soon as I ate or drank, I was sick. And like you say, the stomach cramps, and it was almost twisting in the internal stomach area, everything around the stomach area. I just felt like now my face feels clammy, and I felt energy at the back of my head.
It was so weird, and it just reminded me of like the Cinderella where they changed her into this beautiful gown. That's what it looked like. You went from rags to beautiful. It was like
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm just asking him, can this be the end of the the end of the tunnel? Is it possible to ask about my grandson, Arlo?
Do you have a picture?
Yes.
Well, let's see what Phil has for you though first.
I forgot I was here.
From that.
Yeah, they weren't the normal. Now, for anyone who doesn't know parasites, these are spiritual parasites that are invisible, that can get into your. We have an aura field to actually block these out, and when we're weak, they can get through. Or when you're healing and you're not protecting yourself, they can actually get through as well. They weren't many. They were lazy. They were eating off your negative energy, and they weren't the beetle type. They were more like the worm type. And if you leave them, they go quite a few inches long.
Like tapeworms.
No, fat things.
Oh.
I had one once transfer over, made me ill for 24 hours, and I blew it up. What you do is to get rid of these. Fevers normally can get rid of them. But this looks quite a clever one. So if you ever think anything comes back, just program your brain to fever. Just make it 100, 105.
Yeah, that's been happening actually. Because I've obviously with the medication I've had to take from the other thing, from the imprint, I have to check my blood sugars, and I was really hot and sweaty, and I thought I must have gone sky high. Checked my blood sugars and they were fine.
I think I said, I think I told you last time, if you can make your feet have fevers in the middle of the night when you're asleep for 10 minutes, you can kill it. You can get rid of all these spiritual parasites.
Yeah, these have come from when I was a lot younger, and obviously I've only actively been conscious for about 6 years.
Yeah.
So the things that I've got now have been, from my teens and when I've been younger.
I agree with Deb. You're a lot more clearer. It peels off next time. We just don't know. But
did you pick up anything on my thyroid gland?
Did you, Deb?
I don't see anything.
Okay.
The only thing I would say is, are you letting them in somehow? Have you got something that's letting them in?
You just felt, the only thing I know, because I'm not visual, is that they felt old. I didn't feel like I'd got anything new, but I'd say over the last week, the cramps have started coming back in my arms and my hands.
I think what we've been doing is getting rid of some, but it's quite a few. and then the
Yeah.
young ones grow, and then we're getting rid of that. So,
Right.
but your fevers would have got rid of a lot, definitely.
Yeah, that's good. But I just, I don't know why I'm laughing, but I really do hope that I'm towards the light at the end of the tunnel. Because, like I say, it just feels like peeling layers off an onion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what next? What next? Because I'm like, no, that's it's it.
Father keeps saying, he's saying to me, no more next, no more.
All done.
You need to start saying no. I'm done. I'm fine. I'm perfect. I'm whole. I am beautiful. I'm perfect.
I've been saying that this week. I'm like, no more. I am done now. I
Yeah.
am not at breaking point because
No.
whatever
No.
I can handle, and there's always an answer. There's always a solution to everything. But I am like, my challenges are done now. There's no more to be learned.
No.
Is just ever seeing my grandson?
You want a
Yes.
card first? You want a card first, Julian?
Please,
Just say
please.
stop. It's a bit dark in it. Nature. I think you know what that means, don't you? You got to go into the nature more.
Yeah, I think I got something similar last time because I was drawn to trees, but I've been unable to physically go there. But I can do visualizations and meditations. There's always a way around it, and calling in nature spirits.
Even just connect to something very close to you.
Thank you. Thank you very
you.
much. I'll show you Arlo.
What's his name?
Arlo.
Arlo? How old is he?
Just 3.5. Yeah, I think he's just 3.5. Yeah, almost 3.5.
Is he clairvoyant?
Very sensitive. When COVID hit, his mum took him to a supermarket and he crawled under one of the shelving units and he was just sobbing and he wouldn't come out. And something's affecting his speech. He can't speak. He makes sounds. He says he makes a sound when he wants something. And he cries a lot in his sleep. And sometimes he wakes up crying.
Has he ever spoke?
Yeah. My daughter found a video because he called really young and he was saying mum, dad, nan, whereas they usually just say dad, don't they? And because he lived with me until it'll be 2 years in January.
Vaccines.
And he did speak. He did. He as a baby he was babbling and like they were saying, dad, nan. In fact, my daughter found a video because it's been so long since we've heard him speak. She was like, Mum, when I next, because she's trying to get hold of a speech therapist. She struggles to get hold of her all the time, and they aren't really helping because he's very intelligent. They give him cards with pictures on and the word underneath, and he can give you the card for what he wants and what he wants to do, but he tries to say the word and he can't. He gets frustrated.
Can he speak at all or not?
Sorry?
Can he speak at all or is that just gone?
He says a word that sounds like that, but it isn't very clear.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter had him saying, he almost like it sounded like I do, and then he stopped saying that altogether.
What he might be doing, because he's not saying it right, and people are saying you're not saying that right, he might just not say it.
No, he tries, he gets frustrated, and then he'll just sit and cry.
Exactly. He doesn't want to speak because he gets frustrated. Sometimes.
No, what I mean is, he's encouraged to say any sound.
Yeah.
We've tried nursery rhymes with him, everything, and sometimes he'll get because he can't express how he feels and what he wants. Obviously, it becomes difficult. Then he'll either throw himself on the floor and cry, but he does actually try. And when I've felt into myself, it's like there's something on his vocal cords. And my friend said she sees, because she didn't know he didn't speak, she just said it presents to her like he's got a padlock. how it's presented to her is like we've got a padlock on his vocal cords.
When I was a child, I couldn't speak very well, and I used to get picked on with that. And what I found was the position of my tongue was straight, and it should have been curved.
Yeah.
And that is
Yeah,
the
they
only.
check that with his short-tongued
Yeah.
to check the skin underneath, and it's fine.
But no, I
That's
used to have a
what you
straight
do.
tongue, and if you ever speak with a straight tongue, you don't speak correctly. If you curve
Yeah.
it, do
It's
you want to show a
looking
picture, and I can
really
send him some code to show us a picture again? Okay. Have I got your? I'll have permission.
Can I ask you something, Jillian?
Yes, ask me anything.
Did they notice that he was speaking fine, but then after he got his baby vaccinations, that it happened after that?
No, what happened, what I noticed is that he was babbling, saying mum and dad and nana. And then it was almost like he just stopped. And we can't remember whether it was the vaccines or not. We just don't know.
I'm getting the information that it was the baby vaccinations that did it.
Is there anything we can do about that? Because obviously, they can have these effects, can't they?
Well, I'm going to ask Phil.
Yeah, I'm connecting to. I'm trying to connecting.
Do you need the picture of him again? He's so pleased on the photo because he insisted his reindeer he was making for school was green. He wasn't having a red-nosed reindeer. He was having a green-nosed.
Very rebellious. Has he got any younger children?
Yes.
Brothers and sisters?
Got a younger brother, Oakley, who's he isn't 2 until January, and he's trouble. He's trouble.
Did he lose his? Has he lost a lot of his voice since the 2-year-old was born?
No, he wasn't speaking.
When did he start losing?
I'd say probably about 5 months, when he was about 5 months old.
And he spoke before that?
He was saying mum, dad and nan.
Right.
Katie actually had forgotten and found a recording of it and a couple of weeks ago, and she sent it to me.
Okay.
He was crawling, and as she was recording, he was looking at the phone, and she was saying dad, and he was saying dada, and then he said mama, and then he said nana. No, she didn't prompt him to say nana. So I'm trying to think at what age he would have had his first lot of immunisations. I'm not sure. Did he have them at 1?
I'm not sure anymore. Most of mine didn't have any.
I didn't have a lot of mine, and I remember having whooping cough really, really badly. I was off school for months with it because I think I've got an auntie who's 10 years older than me, and she had a reaction to that vaccine, so they didn't let me have that. There was quite a few I didn't have, but it's an odd one because I can't figure it out. I know he's extremely sensitive, because nothing she said when he felt all the energies of fear and everything else around him in public, nothing was getting him from underneath the shelving in the shop.
I can tell you that he's clairvoyant.
To be honest with you, the first energies outside my own father in spirit that I picked up on was his granddad's, and brought it to my attention was, how old would he be? It was before he was 2. He saw a reflection of himself in a phone, and he pulled the exact same expression as it would have been great-great-grandma. The exact, and he went, ooh, exactly how she would when he saw himself. She would have pulled and done the exact same thing. And my daughter recorded him doing it, and we all say that's Grandma Bessie.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I've done some. I'm keeping it. Let us know if there's an improvement. Okay.
Thank you very much, everybody.
You want a card for her?
Yes, please.
Can
you decide when to stop for him?
I will. It's very unusual what he had, so I'm not 100%.
He's quite poorly at the moment. He's And I think he picks up a lot of the energies from the children in his class at school too.
Divine timing.
Yeah, I think there's a timer on his on his padlock. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I want to do Benjamin before, because I don't want to forget. This young man has the jab. He didn't have a choice. He's in Canada.
I thought everyone had the choice.
Well, he doesn't have and not in Canada. Either you have the jab or you lose your job, and unfortunately, he can't go without a job.
Is permission, yeah?
Yes, we have permission.
Right. When I call me aspectless, Deb, she just swears at me. She's
okay.
She's seen all my vulgar part of me thing, and she just thinks it's normal. So I'm not saying what she's saying.
I think one was it looks like only one was a vaccine. He got one placebo.
Which one did you get?
Moderna.
I was going to say that Moderna.
Yeah.
I'm even breathing hard just doing this.
Looks like the second one was the placebo. That's a good thing. You see that?
There's about 8 different ranges, 8 different grades. So people think they're all the same when they're not. Has he had any side effects? Any side effects?
I didn't ask.
You're not scanning him out there. He seems to be very hot. I believe that the immune system and the vaccine do fight a little bit, and they make it quite warm. And he had a good gut problem.
A gut problem?
Oh, he started getting a gut problem.
Thank you. All right. So we're ready to go on? Move on? Thank you for doing that. I will let her know.
Have you scanned him?
Have you scanned him? He asked if we scanned him.
Yes, we did.
And he's okay. Yeah, he's very, very hot. Breathing's gone a bit worse, and he had a gut problem. And he's now in harmony, so that's good. Right, next one.
Deanna Parsley would like some help, please.
Deanna?
Hello. How are you today?
Good.
Good.
Sorry, my fridge went, so I've been multitasking. So ever since I was a kid, since for traumas, I feel like I've disconnected from my root chakra. So I'm feeling a cord about 6 inches down below my yoni, and I'm sort of in a struggle of, is it my grounding cord? Is it what is it I'm supposed to connect to? I'm really unsure. I know it's definitely to do with safety, and I feel like it's also keeping me from manifesting.
How long have you had this?
I'm gonna say probably most of my life, probably after the age of 10, definitely.
You have an attachment.
Is it an attachment?
You have a lost soul there.
So that's probably why I couldn't figure out how to connect it or what to do with it. Is it a lineage?
Henry John, that's his name.
All right. Well, Henry John Porter, I don't want you with me any way.
Henry John Porter.
You're out of here.
Let's see. He haven't you had pain there?
I have pain all over my body, mainly on the right.
He's been there a while.
Deb,
Mm.
could this be a previous life that's come through? An attachment?
Maybe.
From the last life?
Could be.
I was getting it so old.
That's a very good question.
Dina, you might have brought this with you.
Okay, I came in with this.
My gosh. He was your husband.
Is he part of the current ex-husband that I had?
The current what?
Ex-husband?
Mm-mm.
Previous husband.
Mm-mm. You were Mary Lou Porter. You didn't want to let you go.
When you're a bright light, they hold on to that light.
Yeah. Wow. Well, it's time.
When you used to see people, Dina, in your life, did you have problems that occurred that were very unusual?
Oh, all the time.
There he is. He didn't want to let you go. Even in this life.
Yeah, I watched a lot of different things. Even 2 days ago, it felt like there was anger around my head and my neck. And I don't know if something was trying to discombobulate me, but I felt like I was in like a sleeper hold the next day, disconnected from my body. So it's obviously, or whoever it is, very angry that I'm getting more free.
Yeah, Henry's not ready to go.
I receive all recommendations on how to release energy.
That's all right.
Deb, is it his choice though? Shall we just get him out?
You want to handle this one?
I don't mind.
Like, we have Jesus there, and
Call in the
All right,
angels.
and call in the divine angels to assist and all the dragons. And Henry, our life is done. I sever all the cords, all the connections, all the ownership, possession, all the abuse that have been carried through, the hanging on, and I free both of us and clear all these contracts. Iana sanahia tanahia kayana, hea 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 he iana hiuko, iana sanahia tanahia kayana hea. It's really gross energy. I hope this is an instant miracle for all the weird body aches and pains that haven't been mine.
he's ready to go now.
That's because he's met me.
He's releasing.
Take all the residue.
You may feel some warmth or vibration in that area. He's pulling himself out.
Clearing and releasing all the traumas that have aided in this through all time. That explains why I keep wanting to protect myself. And
All right, Henry's gone. Now we need to heal that area.
Holy body, I think. Dina, did your feeling go?
I feel the divine portal open, and it doesn't feel as gucky. I almost feel like maybe there's still some residue or memory.
Well, he's been there a long time. We need to really heal that area.
I brought Ariel and Michael. I'm not a fan of Michael. he
stop
jokes.
it.
He jokes at me. But I brought him in and they took him to get sorted out.
You love your brother.
I definitely
What he
feel
says
something
to me.
down in my in between my crotch. It feels like something's just like bittersweet goodbye. It's almost like removing the memory bank of the trauma.
Yeah, it's time to let all that go.
I'll balance your chakras because that would have wrecked your chakra system.
My energy feels like it's turning into a fountain of a rainbow healthy light. Thank you. I feel like this is going to transform my life. That would also explain some of the pain that I felt where it was like, I don't think I've cleared past lives as lines or feelings on me. I feel like where I've carried the weight of the world dissipating, pain in my right ear, things are shifting.
Did you see that white light go over her? Oh my goodness, it was
Awesome.
beautiful. I saw this white light go right over your face turned white. It's like beautiful white. It's beautiful.
Well, I'm noticing my light body increase more. Oh, feels like it's also going to help me get my breath back, where I felt like the lungs were
Yeah.
separated.
You're going to be so connected now. It's going to be amazing.
I get the sense of let's get the party started.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's an honor.
You got a card?
Stop.
Stop.
Word on you today.
Meditation.
Beautiful. I will do that. Rediscover my new body.
Yeah, meditation. I think your mind might have been a bit fuzzy, especially if you've had a stowaway.
Yeah, you sure did.
So yeah, that was quite beautiful. That's so unusual. That's a new one as well. But a past life spirit's come through to live with you in this life.
I learned so much from all of you.
We learned too.
Yeah, that's a new one.
That was a new one for us.
I'm gonna take 2 incense. I'll keep my camera on after we're done, and I'll burn an incense for me and him, and how the flame talks with that. I find that for myself, it works for me to fully detect.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Jackie?
Okay, Melissa would like a body scan, and then she has a question for her friend Rick.
Okay. Melissa?
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Sherry's daughter, Melissa.
I'll do the healing. I do the scan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa, can you say something again?
Hello. How are
There
you?
we go.
There you go.
Yes, we need to look at you so we can see your energy. Phil always talks and it's the camera on him. You know, he likes that camera time.
You need a computer to get a full screen.
Here we go. See, he did it again. Something thyroid. Thought was immediately going to your thyroid. So you may start feeling a warmth here. It's doing a healing in your thyroid.
Okay.
And then your throat chakra. The chakra, it's almost like there is a block I don't know whether it's from this life or a past life that you may have had, that somebody stopped you from speaking your truth, speaking out, saying what you want to say. Somebody, it's like you weren't allowed to speak your truth. So there's a blockage in the throat chakra. So we're going to try and help you clear that. Now he's going to your breasts, showing me that there's cysts or there's lumps in your breast, but they're not cancerous. They were being removed, dissolved, just gone. You can see them like zap, 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 all being dissolved. Talking about your gallbladder. You had issues with your gallbladder?
I don't know what that is.
It's next to your pancreas. I am not a doctor. Is it next to your pancreas? There's organs right underneath your breast here. If you poke.
Okay, like.
Yeah, if you poke. Is it tender there?
A little bit.
He's saying you're going to have gallbladder problems, so he's going to have to heal your gallbladder. That means if you poke there and it's a little tender, you have chunks of gunk in there.
Okay.
Tender there, because I can poke there all day long and there's nothing. And I eat vegetables. I don't eat meat. I don't eat. Well, I have been lately because somebody still likes to eat meat, and I can have one meal in this house. But there's a lot of fat in meat, and your gallbladder is a filter. Eat beets, everybody. Beets. It clears out your gallbladder. It does. It cleans it out. It's very good. Radishes, beets, things like that. It goes in and clobbers all the lumps and the gallstones. It kind of clears it all out. So if you don't like beets,
Beets are one of my favorite.
learn to like them because your gallbladder loves them. But he's saying that if it's tender there, that means your gallbladder is having issues filtering what you're eating. If you've had fried foods, your gallbladder is going to suffer for it. If you like fatty foods, your gallbladder is going to suffer for it. Fried chicken, beef.
Deb, can I have a break while I go in the kitchen?
See what I mean?
I'm not a fan of meat.
Okay. Well, anything fried. So it's if your gallbladder is tender because there's something that you're getting gallstones. So he's showing me all that. So I'm just giving you the lecture because I had to lecture him.
I went in yesterday and they told me that they think I have a herniated disc in my neck because it's been very sore. I do a very physical job and I don't know whether it's from that or.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
It's a very stressful job.
Not
You have a lot of stress.
The work is not stress. Sometimes the coworkers are.
The people are.
I think the stress is you're keeping the stress and it's going to your weak point, which is your back. You need to ground yourself, do a little bit of meditation, just ground it away, just send it away. If you have your forehead quite warm now and again, that's the stress that's filling up in your head. And what happens is it leaks out of you. It can normally go to your joints, create arthritis, but I think you're getting it into and that part. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Wake.
I warned my son to say, text me if you come. So I know I can put myself on mute, but I haven't looked at my phone, so that's probably why. But I think you need to de-stress yourself as well. How's your back now? Because I've been doing a lot of work on it.
Not nearly as bad.
Whatever you do, at last resort, don't have a disc out. I know people have had discs out and they never right afterwards. That's the last resort. Yeah, sometimes they take a disc out to repair it, but it doesn't. You've got pain in your back because of your disc problem. You've got stress that makes it worse.
He healed your gallbladder as well, so you won't feel that tenderness will go away. He also went in and what is that? He went in your bladder and also did healing in your bladder. And did you do the whole back or just part of the whole spine?
Yeah, back. Yeah.
So this healing goes on for a week. Drink a lot of water. bless your water so that it flushes through.
You know how to bless your water? Or what you can do, another trick, is hold the glass and think of the best moments in your life. Put it into the water and then drink it. You want a card?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I've been jabbed twice. We're also in Canada, and that was part of my job too, requirement to stay. I had to have it done.
Do you want anything for you, not for your higher good? Do you want that removed?
Do you want us to remove the toxins?
Yes, please.
I'll give you a card. Actually, I'll give you a card after because it'll be a change, won't it? Okay, let us know what you feel. When I call me aspects, I don't have to have use on it. Deb, do you want a scanner? Do you want a scan? Is it Militia?
Yeah, we scanned her.
Is it go?
Yeah, we're done.
No, it is the vaccine go.
Oh, let me scan her again. Can you speak again?
Melissa.
Melissa?
Melissa.
There we go.
Yes.
You're good.
Awesome.
Did you feel anything then, by the way, or nothing?
I felt while you were doing that the whole time, I kind of felt like my body was like vibrating a little bit.
That's a good thing. Vibration is actually a very good thing.
What it is, I've got an ancient aspect, crystal source being. And what they do is they look at your 11th chakra, which is a copy of you, of your cells. And they take that and then they copy it basically. They make it good. So you might even have a healing. So if there's anything we've missed, they could repair it as a side effect. Right, do you want a card?
Yes, please.
Yeah, you should have had two really. One before, one after. Right, tell us when. Harmony.
Harmony.
Probably the card I'd like, but I'd never get that at the moment anyway.
And can I ask you if my friend, he's going through a lot of cancer treatments right now, and I'm wondering if there's anything I can do or to help him. I can show you a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, the harmony means let go of your troubles. So what treatment is he having done? Is he having chemo?
Chemo, yes.
Speak
Where-
again, Chair. I mean, Melissa.
His name is Rick.
Rick.
Yes.
Okay. Does he know you're asking us for assistance?
He's given me permission for my mother to help with assistance on healing him,
Okay.
but I didn't particularly ask him.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll ask his
Open to healing.
Yeah, where's he got the cancer, by the way?
Cancer.
Where has he got
Where
it?
is his cancer?
They found a large mass in his appendix and colon,
Yeah.
and they found tumors on the outside of his organs, but they don't know whether they're cancerous or not until they shrink the one in his appendix enough that they can operate, and then they'll know of the others. But he's looking, he's been saying that he's going to have a major operation after all this because they want to remove 2 layers of stomach lining, as well as a little bit of this and that in his organs to remove the cancer.
Have you got any stages? You normally have a stage 1, 2, 3, and 4.
They weren't sure whether it was 3 or 4. They said that this is a very rare one, that what they know of it, the life expectancy is 3 to 5 years. But they said, really, we can't say because it's so rare and we've done so little treatments for this type.
Okay, what I can do, I can try and get rid of it. The problem I've got is he had the chemo.
He's in the last of round 5 of chemo.
Yeah, the chemo for healers is worse than the cancer. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So it could affect me by doing this. To get rid of cancer.
Can I stop you guys for a minute?
Yeah.
He's an angelic. You knew that?
I kind of got that from him.
He is an angelic. Before he came here, and he is one of Archangel Michael's. Before he came here, he asked to experience this. Many angels asked to experience cancers because they thought it was a piece of cake to do this. He asked for this illness. This is his contract, Phil.
Yeah, but I don't believe in contract.
I know you don't believe in contracts. I know.
Especially if it's to do with Michael.
Even if he asks for it, he's able to get through it still.
Well,
There a possibility.
this is the experience he asked for. He asked for this experience.
For an healer.
This was his experience he asked for. This specifically this cancer. But Phil's still going to do what he's going to do, even though this is like this angelic being asked for.
Every time I ask him how he's doing too, and if he's still in pain, like I'm always trying to do some meditation, distance healing for him. And his comments always are, it is what it is. I'm fine. I will get through this. It's all in time. And this is always where he goes to. And he kind of amazes me in that sense, because I you can't imagine what pain they're going through, because
Yes.
he says he sleeps 18 out of 24 hours of the day, and the only way to relieve the pain is to lay down.
Yes.
And I feel for him. I really want to try to heal him, but he's very positive.
Well,
The healing to reverse anything like this, there's two things that feed cancer. One is the fluids of the body. So obviously alkaline body would be helpful. Number two is the energy of the body. So you try and put a bubble around to stop the energy and break the fluids. If you show me the picture, I will do my best, even if he has got some contract. The contract might also say that I'm going to fix him, Deb. Right, okay. Okay. But if you let us know, you can keep us informed of improvements. Do you want a card for him?
Yes, please. I'll share that with him.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Tell us when.
Now,
Don't have to get dreams.
what does that one mean?
Basically, you should keep a pen next to him and see what he dreams. He's getting spiritual messages in his dreams. So
Okay.
hopefully.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Did you have that burger then, Deb? We just had the burger.
No. Okay.
Okay, Frankie would like some direction from source.
Frankie.
Hi guys, first time here. I'm
Hiya.
so stoked. I'm so stoked to be here. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome.
Thanks. Thanks.
Do you think you're channeling source then? Or connecting to
don't-
someone?
Yes, connecting. I've been told to do like prayers every morning, and my dog is here. Nope.
We all have animals. We have 4 cats, 2 parrots. He has a dog. We all have animals.
They're
Oh,
they're my healer
lovely.
dogs.
It's
They just
okay.
want to get involved, that's all.
Yeah. And I don't know if I should even be saying like anything. It's weird, kind of. I feel like it's sometimes it's not trickery, but I feel like it's my own self-doubt that doubts the messages that comes in, because I know that what I've been doing it for 3 months now. I've been praying. I do the meditation because they told me do the meditation, the 12D, the Christ consciousness, and then say 2 rosaries and then say a prayer after that. It's something that is helping the collective, I feel, or something in the future that's going to be preventative. I don't know. So for me, it's like I'm really close to God's source, the source within me, and I always have been since I was little. And I just want to make sure I'm not creating more karma for myself, because there's a lot of trickery stuff going on. But for the last 3 months, I've quit everything. Like I've been so dedicated to me as a whole. Stop smoking cigarettes. I honestly feel like Archangel Raphael did heal me at one point, came and like this helped my lungs and just kind of gave me this total energetic surgery. I don't know. I stopped cigarette smoking like overnight. Don't drink, don't smoke. I married a musician. So, sometimes there's party times over here, but I'm like, okay, I'm focused now. You know what I mean? It's trying not to eat meat, dairy. I'm just like really in it to win it. I'm really want to do. It's like I woke up. Like it's finally. They're like, we're worried about you. You know what I mean? They're like, we're glad that you woke up. We're worried about you. But now it's like, all right, just trust the plan, trust. And for me, maybe my thing is, it's hard. I trust, I really do. I feel it's right, but I'm like, I'm being pulled, and I just want to make sure that I'm not creating more.
A trick, if you're channeling or you're getting information, is feel the energy it's coming from. If it's high vibration, it's normally okay. If it's low vibration, then you know I'm getting trickster pretending to be something else.
I think
learn that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have actually, because they kind of taught me to know the difference. They're like, a lot of gibberish means trickster, you know. When it's divine, source, then it's what it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
But see, I don't know, since you guys are more
They never
experienced,
tell you what to do. They never tell you what to do.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
Yeah. Creator's pure love. Pure love.
Mm-hmm.
He never tells you what to do. None of the angels tell you what to do. Your guides don't tell you what to do.
Some of the angels might be giving you lessons to learn. You get lessons, and this is your lesson to believe in yourself. That's your lesson.
Yeah. They don't give you guilt. That's not, guilt is not from, it's nothing but love. And yes, you get lessons, you get tested, but there's never anything that's a demand or to tell you what to do. This is a free will world. The choices are up to you. But there's definitely us trickster energies out there.
Now, I had an healer who was supposed to be connected to Michael, and she wasn't. She was connected to a trickster pretending to be Michael, and it's the energy. And I spiritually binded her not to come, and the demon that was connected to her, and she never came again. And she was well known at the centre I used to be healing. So you got to be careful with that sort of thing. I wanted to say, between the ages of 8 and 11, I used to get attacked by demons all the time. And it was angels sending me demons to train me for warrior work. They're nice, aren't they?
It's funny that you said that.
Totally different though, Phil. I mean, you're totally different. You are a walk-in. They don't do that to us because we're not walk-ins. You're a totally different type of being. You can't compare you to us unless you're a walk-in.
How do you know? Like, I just like, this is just so.
You would know.
Yeah.
You would know.
You normally haven't got the same chords or code, or your plan it's not really there. And you do remember before you walked in as well. You remember how you flew in with your guardian.
Yeah. Your memory would be there because a walk-in is given their memory.
The memory's not deleted or took out before you get in.
It's totally different for somebody like Phil.
Frankie, do you want some healing? And I've been told, do you want a code? What do you call it? You might be given some.
And Frankie, you're never ever not connected to Creator, to Source energy. That connection's never ever not there from the time that you are brought into, or this incarnation starts. At any time, you're never not connected. He's always there. You're always connected. Every breath you take.
I truly thank you. I truly believe that. I know that when I was 7, I had a dream, that I'm here to do something before I go back, but and then now when I knew that it was going to happen at 50, 51, mom 51 now. And then like the last 3 months I've been working really close with Source and Queen Mother Mary. And I don't know, it's kind of like this, I'm living alternate worlds sometimes. It's like I'm not here, but I'm there, and I see like snow-covered mountains in the sky, and but I'm just like, I'm seeing things, but my husband thinks I'm crazy, and my son's cool. He's just like, whatever, but it's like, I just want to make sure I'm on the right path, even though I feel it in my heart. I am, but I just don't want to create any more karma if I'm not, you know what I mean? I want to make sure that I'm just.
If your family think you're crazy, you're on the right path.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, we all go through that. Yeah, our family thinks we're nutters.
Frankie, I'll give you some healing. You might get a download. That's why I'm giving you healing. Do you want some healing?
Yes, absolutely. Thank
It's
you.
to help your path. That's it. Okay, just close your eyes. Did you feel that?
Yeah. Felt it above my belly button. It was like a little and then and then I felt like
I've got some info.
oh you
that image that you see is your star seed. Your star seed. And I can't work out if it's Andromeda or Pleiadian.
I think it's I know Sirius B has been coming in.
Yeah, but it's your aspect, your star aspect, which is connected to one of them being. I'm well connected to Andromeda. I think it's more like Pleiadian. Yeah?
Like who?
Pleiadian. The Pleiadian. Is it? Am I saying it right?
Pleiadian?
That's the one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And you're seeing the image of the planet. You're actually seeing the planet. So there you go.
So I'm not really going crazy then. Okay.
You are to your family. But
Yeah.
I all my family, apart from one, think I'm crazy. That's fine.
So I'm okay then. All right, good. Phew, all right.
But
this is all good.
What's funny is if anything weird happens, my family think I'm crazy, comes to me and asks me. I'm not as crazy then when something weird happens.
Little do they realize we're just all holding sacred space, right? And we're all just like, all right, we got to get through this. Hold on. I feel also that I don't know, like I feel like something big's going to be happening. I don't,
Yeah, that's the end of the month.
Yeah. It's like, so it's my prayers. Can I ask you, is my prayers that I'm doing something that I should keep doing or no? You've
just been given a download to help you, so it's something to do with that. I don't know what that is. So okay. I think you're doing everything okay.
Okay.
Fine.
As long as I know it's like, I feel like it.
There was no negative energies on you anyway. So.
Okay, thank you.
If you were connected to a trickster energy, you'd have what they normally do, trickster energies, they normally stick an attachment to link up with you, so they can link up easy and nick your energy. You had nothing. You're fine.
Nice. All right.
So yes. When people connect to these trickster energies, their main goal is to take your energy. So eventually they'll stick something on you to feed themselves. But they do it slowly over years.
I try to protect myself every day, like always, like just constantly, like
yeah.
And yeah,
I never do.
I do.
I never protect myself. What you can do is you can do the halo, visualize an halo above your head, and it changes color, and let it go down slowly to your feet in stages, and it changes color, and it can heal you, and it can ground you. Get rid of attachments and get rid of negative energies, but also give you energy. Yeah.
I just, right when you were doing that, I literally felt like that energy go over my whole body while you were doing that.
I was picking up the visualization. So yeah.
That was awesome. Thank you.
That's from Atlantis.
Don't you have a YouTube video on that?
I have got it somewhere on my YouTube. Yeah. But
okay.
That was from Atlantis. That I was taught that in this lot. I was taught that from my aspect from Atlantis. So I'm connected to all these lovely aspects that give me all this knowledge.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the one that you saw is the only one that I know of that's working with me. I feel.
Starseed. Trying to connect, probably. The more connection you can do. That download could be the connection. I just don't know.
Good. I hope so, because I really want to.
The Atlantis one, I actually shapeshifted into him once, and I'm frightened to death this medium, because this medium had took a spirit inside, and it was an 8th dimensional spirit, so I had to change into the aspect, and I physically changed, and I told her not to see me, and she did, and she said it was the most frightening thing she's ever seen in her life.
Oh wow. Well, that's why they say close your eyes sometimes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Go within. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I wanted to. I don't know if anybody else, if you have anything else.
You want a card? Did they give you a card?
No, sir.
No, I can't remember. Do you want a card?
Absolutely.
Read blessings, actually. I like guessing to see what's on that card. Tell us one.
Stop.
No, it's not blessing. It's power.
Solar power.
Power is you have the power of the creator. divine love, wisdom, intelligence is available. You can use this to see the future and connect to angels. There you go. That's a good card. Wish I could get that card.
Wow. Well, you're beautiful enough as it is. You know that already. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. My heart is full. And so, I wanted to ask, can I ask another question? Is that okay?
Go on then.
My son. So I just want to know if I can show you a picture. If there's like, he's 20 years old, and I just kind of want to check him out, make sure that he's okay. I think I already know, but I wanted to get you guys' idea. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Debbie. Deb, sorry.
Okay, let me see. I don't know how to do this like with this, but his name's Deacon.
Is he an angelic?
Yeah, I think so.
Deb. I don't normally do the scanning.
I'm asking his higher self if we can divulge anything. He's an aspect of Saint Germain.
Oh, no wonder why my dogs love him every time he walks through the door.
Do you know who Saint Germain is?
Saint Germain is Saint Joseph, also violet fire flame. So cleanses.
We're in his time, this age of Aquarius.
Wow. Yeah. Ever since he was little, I used to always think that he was going to be, I pictured him like a shepherd, almost like how Jesus was in the mountains.
He is like an apothecary. He is, I keep thinking of him. He's very good with medicine and healing. And
yeah, he's trying to figure out what to do with his life. Like he's just like stuck. I'm like, that'll come to you all in time.
A lot of guides around him. If he would ask for them to find his joy, release himself to their care, he would be fine. Give them permission to find his joy.
Okay.
We all need to learn that. That's what their job is, because they can see the future. We can't.
Okay.
And it'll happen.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is he awake? Does he think? Does he feel?
The thing is, I feel like he is, but he's when he was little, he used to be able to see dead people. Let's just put it that way. But I would tell him not to like be afraid and whatnot. But now it's like a total rebellious thing. Like, Mom, I don't want to hear that. Like, stop talking about that. You know what I mean? It's just like he's in his own like guarded kind of point of view right now. But he always comes over lately, and he's like, Mom, because he's 20, he's kind of filling out. We live in Florida, like party central, so he's just like coming into his own. But I'm like, oh Lord, please help us all. But it's okay. It's his journey. I trust it. But he comes over. He's like, Mom, can you sage me? I feel like, so I'm like, oh, all right. Now we're starting to come around a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. He feels the love. So it's all about feeling too. I want him to, continue to feel and not be totally closed off, which, is a protection mechanism.
That's funny because I have a son that is fully clairvoyant, and he refuses to now see anything. He just shuts it off.
Sometimes it can be, too much for them, all at once. Because he lives by himself too. Like I'm proud of him because he's like independent. He has a job, he has his own car, he has his own place, but he likes to come over to Mom's and does his laundry and kind of connect with the energy here. And of course, I always put protection over his place because that's just what moms do. But
yeah.
But he's divided. He's obviously protected.
Yeah, well, he is to a certain extent, but it's still a free will.
Okay.
He has to make those decisions himself. He's an adult. But,
so as his mom, do I just kind of just support him from afar?
Yeah, you can't live his life.
No.
It's his journey.
Right. Okay.
Like my daughter's seen a djinn go from a foot to 6 foot. My son's seen a black shadow coming out of the mirror, and my other one has seen a goblin, and none of them believe it. They don't believe in spirit or this, but they've seen it. Yeah, it's amazing how they can see something, but they still don't believe it. Even though they did believe what they saw, they're not into it. My youngest is into it a bit.
Well, I thank you so much. You guys did you scan? Can you scan my body? Is that okay to ask, or did you already do it? And I'm good?
You're clear.
All right. Well, cheers. Yeah. I don't know what I'm worried about then. I'm all good.
I don't know what you're worried about either.
Thanks so much. I think
The only one putting blocks up are you.
I concur. I concur. Well, you know what? Much love and blessings to you all. Thank you so much for everything that you do for, you know, not only myself, but everybody on this phone call, waiting patiently, and everybody in the collective. So God bless you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys ready? Next is Sherry. Her grandchildren have been jabbed.
It says here I would like to check my oldest grandchild.
Yeah, I've got my two oldest grandchildren. How are you all?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they both had 2 vaccinations. I guess the last one would have been a couple of weeks ago. So I'd like to check them. They just live next door, not too far away from me.
Okay. How old are they?
The oldest is Bella, and she is 14, and her younger brother is he just turned 13 in August. Well, and she will be 15 in first part of December. So
We have permission to remove it.
Have you got pictures of them?
yes, I do. I'll bring up her name. Well, we call her Bella, but her name is Annabella.
Okay.
Gary, can you speak?
Is that good?
Yes.
Do you want to scan her, Deb, then?
Can you put her picture back up, Sherry? So
Sure.
we can re-scan her. Talk to me so I don't see Phil.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay, all clear.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
And the next child?
Next one, his name is James.
I checked.
He's all clear too.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Did you find anything in either?
I actually got permission off the spirit of them both. But the girl is a lot more mature than the 14-year-old. She was connected quite easily. James was a lot more difficult. Yeah, it seemed fine.
So they're all clear from this.
Yep. We only have permission to remove the vaccine. I don't have permission for anything else.
Okay,
But it seemed okay.
Yeah,
wonderful,
they seem healthy.
wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Have you had it? Have we?
Pardon me?
Have you had the vaccine or not?
No, I haven't.
Well done.
No, I'm the kind of the rebel of the family.
Oh, the crazy one.
Yes, that's right.
You have the opportunity, you have your own business.
Yeah,
You make
I do
that
run
choice.
my own business, so I don't have that pressure on me as in Canada here where, they're forcing me to get the vaccine. And even if they did force me, I'd just close up shop. Yeah, but some people just don't have that choice. Now, my husband, he did have the vaccine. That was by his choice, not because he had to.
The card is divine guidance, and that means that your prayers are being answered.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful card. Thank you.
It's like in the UK, nothing's mandatory apart from the NHS by April. But last night I went in hospitals, you got to have a mask. But my exemption certificate that I made at work exempted me from wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Everyone else was. So
Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy around here, like the lockdowns and the mandates that they give people, like, even Remembrance Day, you weren't supposed to be in any, gatherings of any kind other than your own family. You're like whoever's in your household.
I'm illegally here.
we
here.
yeah, we've stopped lockdowns. Simple reasons that many people have had the vaccine. So if you're in a country where it's an high take up, you don't go with lockdowns. But if you're in a low take up, we do lockdowns.
Right.
That's the only relation to it. I think we're 90% here.
Is that right? No.
We're at 91% vaccinated.
91% here. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Sad, eh? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 2 names because I need to run down the hall. The first name is David, and he has a scan. He wants a scan for him and for his house, and he had several other things that he wanted to ask about. The second name is Sally, and I will be right back.
Okay,
David and Sally.
thank you. Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Hello, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. So what do you want to do first, David?
I've written a little. Have you read it, Phil?
I've got it here.
Okay.
I have been doing. Do you want me to read it out or not?
Well, yes, if you think it will help, yes.
Yeah, I have been doing meditation for a week, most days. I go to a class once a week, have positive thoughts, and I believe I am making great progress with my paperwork and can now see the end in sight. Previous healing has helped, I'm sure. However, I do have a long-standing medical problem that specialists haven't yet fixed. I think you might improve it and maybe do a scan of me and my house, please. Also, I have some people who have been jabbed and once had a test myself. I like to be reassured. So you got people around you that have been jabbed?
Yes, yeah. I have. I've also realised I got a skin rash that I think appeared after my test. The medical problem is a low thyroid issue. And although I'm seeing a consultant about it, he's not been able to help up to now. I get brain fog, I'm tired, I'm so cold that I can't function, and I have a dry cough. This week I've been sleeping until about 1300 most days, but I'm working really well in the evenings. I think things are improving for me. So if you can just see what you can do for me, please.
I see something on his thyroid. It's more like an attachment than, is this one from a past life?
I've had the thyroid issue since birth.
I don't remember seeing this before. Is that an infant? Why am I getting this reading?
Do you have problems with your back as well?
Yes, my lower back hurts from time to time, and also my neck and shoulder.
Yeah, it's hurting me at the moment. I do get a past life. I'm not sure if this is connected to the pain. I've got to check it first. You were a Viking. You're a Viking. But you were a rum Viking, actually.
It's almost like these old energies have come back, David. That's why I'm trying to make sense of it.
Okay, thank you.
It's like a movie playing. I'm seeing like a baby in a pram, like a stroller. I'm not sure if that's a baby that's attached to your thyroid. I'm trying to really make sense of this.
I can remember a photograph of me like that.
Really?
Yes, black and white in the 1950s.
Is it a trauma?
Pardon?
It could be a trauma.
Yes, there's been a lot of that, Phil.
When you when as a baby,
yes,
you can have a trauma just by your toy falling out of your pram. And that memory can create illness later on. Even though it's nothing to us now, at the time it was a big event.
Yes, okay, but there were bigger traumas at the time.
Yeah, I think it's trauma. I've sorted your Viking past life. It was nothing to do with this. It's just I was checking it, and the door was open. So, but you were quite a jolly lad, I'll say.
Quite a change from now, then.
Yeah.
So this trauma is affecting his thyroid.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what we'll do, if you close your eyes,
yes,
go back to the time when the trauma was there. Tell your inner child or the child then that everything's going to be fine. Everything. You're there, you'll always be there, and give yourself an hug. And whatever happened,
Phil, there have been so many, I don't know which one to choose.
Choose the first two, the ones that are the worst.
Okay.
And whatever created this problem, forgive
them.
Forgive them. Let them go. Forgive them with love.
Because I don't know what created it, Phil.
Doesn't matter. If you meet your inner child or your child that was created a trauma, and forgive everyone who created this. You don't have to see who it is or know who it is.
Forgive whatever was involved, whoever was involved, the whole scenario.
I can forgive the whole lot in one go.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
But remember to give your younger self a big hug and say everything will be okay.
Mm-hmm. And we're all giving you love and a hug too.
Thank you.
And your skin rash is caused because of it as well.
Oh, okay.
It's also old energy.
Feel any different, David?
I just feel fairly calm, Phil.
You had a lot of negative energy that's old.
Okay.
Dormant. What do you think, Deb?
His face looks better, Harash.
Thank you.
Being around Deb people is never going to affect you because your vibration is so much higher.
Yes, yes.
You're
Thank
fine.
you. Yes, thank you.
You got a card?
Yes, I do, please, Phil. Yes. Now it's fine.
And it's the power one there. Again.
Okay, wise.
Power one.
You have such, David, you have such a beautiful energy. It's really,
Thank you.
really.
Can I say you've got a lovely smile as well?
Thank you. I just enjoy having contact with you. So thank you.
Thank you. And shall I tell you something? You might think I can smile nicely, but if you got a camera out, I couldn't do it.
So, David, you've got the power of creator, so you can create so much.
Okay.
Remember that.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Next is Sally.
Sally Love.
Sally Love.
Hello.
Sally Love. Hello, Sally.
Hello, hello. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Well, I had a question. I keep hearing endocrine system for myself, and I don't know. That's a fairly large system of a lot of things that I don't know what's going on with it. So I was hoping for a scan.
Well, we can certainly do a scan, and you're talking medical terms with somebody who's not a medical doctor. So,
well, right? I'm not either.
I'll ask the experts.
This is the stuff that just comes in, right? It's like,
yeah.
Okay.
You can give me that term all you want. I have no clue what you're talking about. So I'll just leave it up to him.
Is it something to do with hormones?
I think so.
I have no idea.
Thyroid, maybe.
Again, Phil, doesn't mean anything to me. It could be a religious term for all I know.
It's amazing. Sometimes I've had to Google that a little bit because I haven't heard of it before myself.
I won't Google it. I'm just going to go with what Father tells me. So we're going to scan you and see what happens here.
Yeah, I'll give you some healing.
Right on. Thank you.
Endocrine. I thought it was a crime then, actually. Endocrine.
Stop talking.
Have I said it right?
Here. Stop.
Get a computer.
Sally, speak to me.
Hello.
Thank you.
What was that?
Oh my God.
Oh, there we go.
Please, these cruel tricks. Father's saying, stop focusing on that word. Because I'm sitting there going, endocrine system. And he's like, just forget that. He's going to your brain. There's something.
There's something there.
There's something there. Does she have an attachment in her head?
Oh my gosh.
Do you feel like there's something there? Because I see there's something there.
Interesting.
It's there's something there.
Well, you guys have scanned me before. This is interesting. This must be new or come back up to being now anyway.
It's a square white box.
I downloaded it.
It's on the top of her head, like back here, near her crown.
It's not an implant, is it?
I was kind of, that's what came in to me when you guys, that's what it is.
It's the implant.
From the bad guys.
It's not a good implant.
No,
Can I just go to the end of it and get rid of them before we get rid of it?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking Deb. Before Deb gets rid of it, I like to get rid of whoever created the implant.
Here's another one. It's right. It's at the top of her. That's where her neck and her spine meet.
Well of Dreams chakra, right? Yep.
That's your input, isn't it? Your psychic input.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
And you got one where your waist and your spine, right at where your hips and your waist, at the above your root chakra,
They're all from the same place.
right at the middle of your back, at your waist. And you've got another one right above your root